So Google Docs have brought in a brand new feature that's causing a little bit of excitement amongst the users. And it's a feature that's going to help you to stay even more organized when using your Google Doc. The feature is called tabs, and in this video I'm going to show you what they are and how you can use them. So if you're ready, then let's get started. So just what exactly are tabs? I suppose the best way to describe them is kind of like sections of a document. So you can have as many tabs, as many different sections as you like within the document, but each one is a new page, but still within that same file. So everything is contained within that one document. So where do you find these tabs? Well, when you create a new document or open up an existing one, over on the left-hand side here is where you'll find the new tab feature. If you haven't set any up before, then it will just say tab 1 like it does here. You'll notice underneath it says that headings that you add to the document will appear here. So the headings that you add in the document itself will be hyperlinked, much the same as they are now when you click into the outline, and any that you do add into the document will appear in a list underneath the tab name. Now, if you don't see any tabs on the left, like I've just hidden them here, all you need to do is click on this little icon in the top left corner here. When you hover over it, it says show tabs and outlines. If you click on there, that's where your tabs will be. So let's get started using this new tab feature. So firstly, you need to give it a name that will tell you what this section is all about. So let's say, for example, we're putting together some social media content. So I want a section for LinkedIn, one for YouTube, and one for Instagram, for example. So to rename the tab, you can either right click on the tab name and it will bring up this submenu and rename is there, or you can click on the three dots here over on the right and then go down to rename. It's automatically put in the name of the actual file itself, so you can see up in this top left corner here is the name of the file, and it's automatically given it that name. So I don't want it to be called that, so I can just overwrite what that is. You'll notice there's a little emoji icon here as well, so if you wanted to include emojis in your tab names, then you can do. You just click on there and choose the emoji that you want. Another way of doing that is to click on the three dots and choose emoji, and it will bring up the same option. So we've created our first tab. I now want to add two more, one for YouTube and one for Instagram. So all we do is click on this plus symbol here to add a new tab, and you'll see it's given it tab 2. Again, we can right click on the name, go down to rename, and I'm going to call this one YouTube and press return. And we want another tab here, again rename it, and I'm going to call this one Instagram and click return. So we've now got 3 tabs, 3 separate sections, and if you click on them, each one is a brand new document, but within the same file. So what else can you do with tabs? Well, if you want to quickly put them in a different order, you simply click and drag the tab to wherever you want it to go, and you can just reorder them really quickly. Another way to do that is by clicking on the 3 dots or right clicking on the actual tab itself, and you've got the option here to move it down, or you can move it up or down depending on where they're positioned. Again, if we right click on any of the tabs, it brings up this sub menu. So here is where you can add subtabs if you want to. You can delete it, you can duplicate it, you can rename it like we've done, and you can copy the link, which is really handy. You can show the outline, so if you had headings in this particular tab, then you would click on show outline and those headings will then appear underneath the tab name. You can also just click on the tab itself, like I said, and the headings will appear underneath that. Click on the 3 dots again to get the menu, and underneath where you can move them up or down, you've also got move into, so you can actually move the tab into one of the other tabs that you have and make it a sub tab. So you can see I've just moved the LinkedIn one into the YouTube one. And you now see there's a little arrow over on the left of the actual tab name that tells you that it has subtabs. So you click on there to expand them, and you can minimize it again. If you want to then move this out, then you could just say move out of group, and it brings it back to being its own tab. So that was a brief overview of the new tabs feature. So I'm now going to show you a quick example of how I actually use this feature myself in one of my own Google Docs. So I'm active over on LinkedIn, and I have a document here where I keep all of my content that I'll be posting on LinkedIn. So in this file, you can see that I've got 3 tabs here. I've got my current schedule, which is the page that I'm on now. I've got ideas. So if I click on ideas, it opens up a brand new page within the same file. And this is where I keep like most of my ideas, etc. And then we've got old content. So this is content that I've posted for months and months, even probably years before. And I can just pick and choose content and repurpose it if I want to. And then I go back into my current schedule. So you can see in this current schedule, my actual dates are styled as headings. So if I click on this current schedule tab, it lists all the headings underneath, and I can click on any one of these and it will quickly, they're all hyperlinked, so it will quickly take me to that particular date. Now I actually have the dates as headings because they're linked into a Google Sheet, which contains my actual LinkedIn schedule. It contains like a summary of everything. So if I want to see what I posted on a particular day, it has engagement rates and things, then I can quickly click on that link and it will bring me to a specific date in this document, in this tab. And if I click back on the tab name again, it will then hide the headings, the outline underneath. And that's just one way that I use this new feature. So tabs are a real game changer when it comes to keeping your document more organized, especially if you're collaborating with others and they have access to the file as well. So let me know in the comments how you're going to be using this new feature, and tell me, are you as excited as everybody else is? Also, if you've got any questions about using tabs, then put them in the comments below and I'll try my best to help. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.